Good evening, folks. How is everyone? As always, hope you're doing well. Always hope you're the big three. Happy, healthy, safe. We are going to take a look at a gear review today. So, if you've been here before, you know I'm a big believer in making sure that children are educated and intelligent and can do weird things like read and math. And so, I buy them stuff off Kickstarter all the time. And I bought them some books from Cassidy's Illinois Adventures, Blackjack Wordsmithing and Publishing LLC, Limited Liability Corporation, 44 Ventnor Avenue, Bloomington, Illinois, 61701. I got a notification because I had bought other books from there. I bought those really nice, I forget what her name was, Japanese woman, Chiro Lauer. She had a nice one up, and I bought other books from other people, but hers was the name that popped up in my head first. So, Kickstarter sends me feeds because they know I'm buying the granddaughter's books, and this is the type of stuff I'm interested in. So, they sent me this one first. The Mermaids of Starved Rock, and it's by Jillian Duchanovsky and Anya Rankovic. Okay. Please excuse me if I have butchered your names. I have enough problems with English, but somebody has a mermaid and unicorn fetish, and it ain't me. She's 4. So I was like, okay, well, let's take a look. And the price was right. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it really wasn't a whole bunch of money. But I liked the artwork, right? And she was nice enough to personalize the book. And I said, okay, well, we'll order it. And then I saw she had an earlier one up. I was like, you know what? We'll bundle. Because they'll let you bundle a lot of times. Move product. And I was like, okay, let's go for it. But I like the artwork. It's nice. The storyline, I would imagine, is relatively simplistic. You are not tadpoles. Their giggles tinkled around like her little bells. We just got here. We're traveling mermaids. What does that mean? Cassidy asked. She couldn't picture them carrying suitcases and boarding planes. No, because they're mermaids and they live underwater. We're each different. I'm Serena, and I came from the cool waters near Peru. Each spring, I just nod 3 times, and magically I appear here. And there is Serena. I'm Dana, and I swim in the wee circles clockwise 10 times to spring here from the deep sea near Ireland. There you go. Well, you know what? She's got red hair and pale skin. What's the odds that happens? I'm Yamoja. I do a backflip, and poof, I burst here from the ocean near Nigeria. So for all you people that were wondering if there are black mermaids, apparently there are. You create your own universe. You can make anything you want. Why do you come all the way to a forest in the middle of Illinois? Cassidy asked. We've been coming here for hundreds of years, Dana explained. We were coming here back when Kaskaskias and the other Native Americans lived around here, and when French explorers canoed through the area. Starved Rock draws people and mermaids. So when she wrote this, obviously she incorporated some of the history of Illinois in here, which is actually kind of interesting. Plus, we're best friends, Serena said. Every spring, the snow melts and trickles down to this pool. making it big enough for us to play our favorite games. And they like volleyball. All right, cool. Like I said, the artwork is nice, beautifully well done. The colors pop and are vibrant. It's spot on. They throw some history in here, which is super cool. Welcome as we go from winter, spring, fall, back to winter. And it's just really, really neat. I don't know what the mom and the daughter are here. I have not read this book because, well, no offense, but I'm not going to. And about Starved Rock Park. Starved Rock State Park. Ooh. I did not know such a place existed, but it's nice that she throws some of the stuff in here. You know what? I actually like this better than most of just the one-off crappy fairy tales. Would imagine this is our author and some more notes. Seems like a very, very nice lady. Stay in touch. I love hearing from readers and seeing photos of families reading my book. Please contact at facebook.com. Jillian Dooch writes. Instagram, Jillian Dooch. Twitter, Jillian Dooch. Sign up for my newsletter and receive free activity pages at bit.ly/Jillian News. Sweet. I like this. It's really nice. Really well done. Art's excellent. Colors pop. Storylines there for the most part. I mean, it's a children's book. We're not looking at War and Peace here. And she throws some historical stuff in there and some information about the place. Well, this was the other book. The Fairies of Allerton. And I was looking at this, and I was not super thrilled with the way she did the fairy, but the food dog looks good. I think it's a food dog. It could be a dragon. I do not know. May you always see the magic around you. If I could see the magic around me, I would conjure up some change in this world, but that is a completely different thing. Once again, she gives you the really, really nice page where they can put their names, which means someone will scribble in there, and then years from now, she'll be like, holy crap, it looked like I was a Spavine chicken on methamphetamines. Cassidy was bored. She didn't want to play with her dolls. She didn't want to play soccer with Daddy. She definitely didn't want to go for a walk, but Mommy ushered her to the car. Soon they arrived at Allerton Park. It wasn't like any park Cassidy had ever seen. Mommy and Daddy said it would be fun to see statues and pretty flowers, but Cassidy just pouted. She sighed loudly and dragged her feet. I will tell you that if I had done such a thing at her age, sitting down would not be an option for a while. Tears threatened to spill down her cheeks, and before long, Mommy and Daddy were walking far ahead of her. Cassidy looked up to the sky and saw blue. She studied the feathered, delicate tips of the evergreen trees. She watched her now pink shoes hit the gravel walkway. Then she looked to her right and saw a fairy peeking out from the hedge and looking at her. Okay. She watched as the fairy's wings fluttered like a hummingbird's. The fairy beckoned Cassidy to follow and disappeared deeper into the hedge. Cassidy glanced over her shoulder and dove in after her. All right, just in case there's children watching this, if anybody beckons you to go into the bushes with them, the correct answer is no, and then you scream as loud as you can. But this is fairy tale, and so it's different. She spotted the fairy perched on a bare branch. The hedge branches crisscrossed, so it was hard for Cassidy to move. But she crawled as close as she could. The fairy, swinging her legs, spoke very, very softly. My name is Diana. Day-Anna. Not too many humans come in here, but I figure it's okay for one human child to see me. Okay, so far so good. It looks like an interesting story. Again, nice artwork, which I'm going to ascribe to Anna Rankovic. I would imagine that she is the artist, since that's a pretty interesting picture. Since Jillian, I believe, is the author. Now, I will say that while I was waiting for this to come in the mail, Kickstarter again, she sent coloring pages for the girls. So the girls got pages of artwork to color, just, black and white stuff that the kids could take a crayon to. It looks like a nice, wholesome story. Daddy just smiled and held out his hand. It sounds like you found your imagination again. Maybe we can see the Sun Singer on our way home and see if he has any stories to tell us. Cassidy smiled and grabbed his hand. She felt sure she wasn't going to be bored for a very long time. And once again, it's a real place that she has transferred over into artwork, and the artwork is spot on. She does a beautiful job. But it's nice that she ties that in. So I do not remember what I paid for the 2 books. It was months ago. And they will be going to the girls for Christmas because it's already the middle of September, and both of their birthdays are long gone. So Christmas presents it is. Am I happy with the purchase? Very much. Would I recommend the purchase? That depends, but I'm going to say yes. If you have young girls, or you do you. I got granddaughters. This, in my generational arena, would be girl books, but far be it for me to judge. Was it worth what I paid? Oh, most definitely. I believe these will be really nice additions to the girls' library. And she sent out pages for the girls to color, right? Just 8x10 black and white sheets of mermaids and fairies that the girls get bored, they can color. One was 11 pages and one was 5. So it's at 16 pages of coloring sheets that tie into the book. That was really nice and above and beyond. She didn't have to do that, but it's nice that she did. So very happy with the purchase. It's very nice. Fit and finish is beautiful. They're both hard covered and well bound. They came in a bubble envelope, but when she wrapped them, she also wrapped them up with paper between so that the covers wouldn't scuff on the transport over here, because it's the post office. So if you're old enough to remember the old luggage commercials where they would just throw a Samsonite suitcase in with a gorilla, and the gorilla would beat the crap out of it. Well, who knew that was going to be the post office in another 30 years. So there you go. All right, folks, thanks for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here, you my people, and I love you. We did get these off of Kickstarter. I did give you the information. We should be all good. You guys have a nice rest of the evening, and I will catch you on the next one. But until then, my friends, Skol.